I suppose you could, if you wanted to be cynical, suggest that there's an implied criticism of governments, particularly perhaps Western governments, in what you've just said.
I think there is an implied criticism of all governments for not caring enough to protect this mechanism that they have created, which is unique, and to use it fully in a positive spirit. Instead, as we know, there are very serious disagreements within the UN on many different things, and sometimes that takes more space and more energy out of their collaboration with each other than all the positive things that they could achieve.
Is that perhaps because governments have a natural instinct to be unilateral, to be selfish in their outlook?
I don't think so. You know, it's an interesting thing that has happened. I mean, you and I lived in a period a few decades ago when suddenly governments had to become weaker and less intrusive. And if you think about it, in the past years, you hear more and more calls on what governments have to do. You know, we are in distress on climate change, governments have to be stronger. And it's a very interesting period where maybe there is again a recognition that governments do add serious value to guiding and leading people, and you know, we need regulations, we need a few rules, and we benefit from them. So I don't think governments are inherently selfish. Countries could be driven by all kinds of inspired ideas about their own value, but overall, maybe I'm overly optimistic, but I think it's my job to be optimistic. You have to believe you can fix things, and in fact, I do believe that we this sense of, and that's why disintegration is a bad thing and integration is a good thing, because there's so many things we do today that you don't need to be terribly well informed to understand that there are no borders to it and there are no national frontiers, be it disasters, climate, you know, internet, mobile telephones. You can reach into any nook and cranny of this world. I mean, people out in the boonies anywhere in the world has got a mobile phone. It's unbelievable if 10, 15 years ago, and there it is.